a role in shipyards and on yachts with digital twins and predictive maintenance systems. So how valuable could this data be in shaping future design decisions? Maurizio, what do you think?
I think that one very interesting point is that more than half of our audience told us that they are using AI for entering into their activities. So it means that AI maybe is not any further a magician, but just an additional tool that you have into the back of your tools. It's the way that every one of us use. In our specific case, we had the possibility through generative AI to solve a problem that we have when you designers decide to put into the interior of the yachts these big LED walls, maybe smaller than this one, but kind of this one. And usually these LED walls are meant for architectural purpose, and they are fed by classical movies like Forest, Elephants, Zoo, or Aquarius, and so on, that are repetitive contents. So we have developed the possibility to go interactive. I mean, for the guest on board, to once they connect the phone to the Wi-Fi and open Spotify, we can read the last 1,000 songs that they have played, and we profile the user according to the last songs. And with this profile, we create a specific, bespoke, unique video that is 100% made for him. So it's a, I would say, funny activity that gets more interactive because all the video is 100% custom made, all the video is different, and this usage of generative AI that is let us possible to make this function. So no magician, but just careful usage of the tool and to the purpose that we want to have.
So yes.
Yes, I think it's, for my side, I can transfer to our audience some experiences that we had at first. Is when you use generative AI to pay attention to the generation of hallucinations. That is very typical of AI. So in our case, when we generate video, we move from retrieval generation. I mean, to have some pillars like the sea, like the sun, like the other objects that we start from, to avoid completely free generation that can take to very embarrassing situations for the client. This is the first point. The second point is the relevance of the prompt when you use the generative AI like tools like Google Veo or Metasora or Kling, that a single comma into a prompt can make the difference into result that you can with the video generated. So the typical workflow that we do is that the prompt is generated by a language model. You go to ChatGPT and see, ChatGPT have to go to Google Web to generate this video. You talk as a director of Hollywood, and the LLM creates for you the prompt to feed the AI generated result. So it's double, it's called meta prompt, is a recursive use of generative AI to create this final result.
So you're using AI to improve AI?
Yeah, correct.
Okay, all right. What the next 5, I've crossed out years, months, weeks, may look like. I mean, Maurizio, it's clearly progressing at a rapid pace. So is it possible to predict where we are in 5 years' time, or is it safer to stick to 5 weeks?
For what is my experience, the future, the pace is very unclear. I mean, there is in the classical computer the so-called Moore law that meant that each 2 years computer should double the capacity, and the Moore law was got true for last 30 years. Now is a asymptote where the computer's classical way cannot evolve any further with the speed. For the AI, there is so-called Wang law. Wang is the CEO of NVIDIA, that this law that is not yet overall accepted means that in 2 years the capability of the AI can get a scale 10 times more powerful in only 2 years, 10 times. So I think, as I said, is unclear this fact, even because is in any case all the results that are achieving are getting more and more, I would say, simple tools that as a professional we can put on the back. So I think don't be scared, but it's very important to understand what are the tools. And I think one point that for as an European Union will get more important from August this year, will be in operation the EU Act on AI that will give a big paradigm for user about transparency, about what's inside the algorithm, about the traceability, about the accountability of this process. So will be a real movement through more professional and not magician use of the tools.
Okay, all right.
One of the fields that will be more impacted by evolution through what is classical machine learning, this mathematics that can model complex systems without knowing what is inside, a kind of black box approach. This applies very well, in my opinion, to air conditioning for the yachts. You know better than me that nowadays air conditioning is a driver for about half or entire megawatt for the electrical consumption, and this is even very difficult to create a mathematical model of the entire yacht to be more efficient for that. I do think that the classical machine learning will be a very good tool to improve in this direction, in this field.
Okay, all right.